What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft with me, your boy Iggy. Today, you join me over by the pumpkin farm and the sugarcane farm, because I figured we'd take a little break from building actual farms and start getting some structures up. And I figured what better way to start than with the melon and pumpkin farm that we've got right here, because it will tie nicely in and we can kind of just loop things around and plot out the paths to it and whatnot as we go, since we got kind of a narrow space here. I was marking the measurements out for how big the farm's going to, or not the farm, but how big the building is going to be. And I'm thinking something like that. So from that, what is it? Path to this path right here, which will give us a nice narrow little way that we can squeeze through if we need to. But yeah, otherwise with, if I had done it, like kept the odds and left more room in the front, it would have ended up running into that building. And I did not want to connect them because they are going to be relatively different structures, and then this way, if we wanted to, we could also continue the wall off of right probably here this way and wrap it around the land. So it would make a little more sense as like a kingdom or, you know, a city if it was somewhat fortified. I figured we didn't really need to fortify the river back here because we'd have like some little houses on it. But yeah, so I've got all of the materials we're probably going to need right here in the chest. So without further ado, let's get cracking on some building, shall we? Alrighty, so got our spruce wood, and we're just going to start by coming up 5 blocks, as I always do, and then we'll probably make little sections of, well, hold on now. Actually, no. See, this is why you plot things out first, and I usually do this off camera, but I figured you guys could join me for it today and see kind of the way that I like to do things here. I'm sure it's pretty similar for most people, but so yeah, one thing, I do want to have the pillars set out, so it's actually going to be there and not there, and then we're going to have to put a 1 block gap over here as well. And the reason that I'm doing that is I want the logs to sit like that, and then the actual stone that makes up the base to be inset by 1. So we'll probably do sections of, I guess we could do probably 3. So we'll do a gap of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. But we are going to have that one weird one in the front. Okay, what kind of gap is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I guess we'll do maybe gaps of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then we still got that 1. All right, well, I guess 3 it is with a awkward little kind of 1 section in the middle. So we'll go ahead and get these all placed down. 1, 2, 3, and then boom. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, but see, now we've got that issue. So, I've got some thinking to do here. So I'm gonna try to figure this out because, like I said, I did not plan any of this beforehand. So we're all just gonna take the ride together and see what we end up with. So give me a second to figure out how this is gonna go, because I really want to have a door right here. But if I inset the wall, that's gonna, well, I guess I could move this block right. Okay, yeah, no, you know what? We're good. We're good. Actually, no, we're not, because if it's going to be real narrow in here, and if I want to put a second story on it. Actually, we'll have 2 doors. We'll have a door. Okay, I know what I'm doing now. So you guys are just going to have to be patient and stick along with me here to see what I got planned. And that actually goes there, so we can get rid of that. Okay, so here in the back, I started to put the walls up, and it occurred to me that this one is sitting right up against, but we can, since that block is going to be hidden, we can just make this glass, replace that with stone and stone bricks and cobblestone and the like, and then we don't have to worry about bringing these back one. So that's a plus, and we'll just have to see if this all like, okay, yeah, so that's the center, so that works. 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of the framing in for the first floor, and then we can get the walls in, and then figure out what we're going to do with the next bit. So we'll see you just a moment. Alrighty, so I think what the plan's going to be here is we'll put the front door, we can get into the farm, probably actually on this one right here, and then we can kind of have like some shrubberies and maybe a window right there. And then we will have our little drop down right there, so it'll be kind of a narrow way to get into this if we ever need to service it, since obviously the collection system is not in this building. We don't really need to have like an overkill structure here, but I was thinking, since I do like to build the taller buildings just because they kind of fill the world a little bit better, and then we always have the space for other potential projects, what I was kind of thinking we would do is over here on the side do some sort of like staircase going up to the second floor here. So if we just grab like some temporary blocks, we'll swap the outs for now. Do something kind of like this, and I like to alternate the blocks. You know, we should probably get some mossy or some mossy brick stairs too. So let's see here. We'll go ahead and make those, and then we'll go ahead and get some of those and put that. I guess we don't need the shovel either. Yeah, and then we'll just kind of like continue this up to the second floor there, and then we can have like a little balcony patio type thing, and then possibly some sort of little structure underneath. So let me go ahead and get that in, and then we'll take a step back and see how it looks and how we can kind of work the rest of the build together. So I'll be right back with you. Alrighty, so here's what I've got so far. Basically what I did was, came up 5, and then on the 5th block went across. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 high. So that way we can have 2 high windows with a block on the top and the bottom. And then we poked out from the main logs here. This is going to be a section of 5. So actually this guy should be like that. So we poked them out by 2 because the second story I actually put on the first one. So it's kind of poked out like the older... if you look at like the houses from like the old, like almost like Victorian era and whatnot, a lot of them had stone bases, or like even like medieval times, they had a stone ground floor, so to speak. So like the base of the building, this first level would have been like bricks or cobblestone or stone or whatever the case may be. And then that's like the foundation that supports where the actual families would live above. I believe down below that was mostly like they would keep like potential livestock, things like that, storage in like the bottom area. But don't quote me on that because I do like history, but I'm not a history expert. And I gotta apologize if I seem kind of off today. Just with what's going on in the world right now. It's at the time of filming this, the Ukraine thing just happened, so prayers go out to those in the Ukraine. Hopefully the situation does not escalate too much further, but I think we all know that's not the case. But anyway, we're not going to get too much into current events in this Minecraft video. This is kind of to take our minds off of things and relax a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to start getting the bottom floor into this thing. So let's put the wood back for now. And I guess real quick, while we're here, we can, so let's see, that's going to be wall, that's going to be wall. We'll just use our wood that we've got here to make a nice little floor for in here. It's only going to be like, what, probably this long, I believe. Yeah, so we'll be able to fully walk around the farm up to this point in the back. So we'll go ahead and grab our wood. That in there. And then dirt back, and then that goes. And then we can have dirt, dirt, dirt. And then maybe we'll put a little stair right there when we're doing the rest of the detailing, because I actually need to make some stairs for the side here. And like I said, at this point, we're kind of just doing this together. So we're going to need some spruce fences, probably quite a few of those. And then we're going to need a stair. Actually, we're going to need quite a few of the stairs too. So 12 is not going to be enough. I'm out of logs. And so then I figured we could do the detailing over here on the side with the upside down stairs. Whoops. which would then give us the opportunity to put fences across the little in-between bits here, like so. I think that'll look pretty nice. And then maybe down, now I'm not sure what's going to go down here, but we'll have to definitely figure that out. I figured this would be the door, and then there could be a window or something right here, since everything's going to be inset on top of the, what is this, on top of the spruce logs. So, next step is I'm going to do some detailing with some of the dark oak while we're down here. So let's just grab that. We're just going to need a bunch of stairs. And then we can put these like so. We'll just do that all the way around because it kind of matches. And then in here as well. Kind of like that, so everything looks supported. We'll go ahead and do that all the way around. All right, progress update. So got the stairs and the balcony figured out here. So this is all good to go. We can just go ahead and actually throw some more fences right across there. So that is perfect. And then what I meant to do earlier, but I did not actually get to do, is I got to get the stone walls in. So walls next, and we'll crack on with the second floor. So see you in just a jiff. All right, so been working at it for a little bit, and here's what we've got so far. Basically just got walls all the way around this thing, and then we added a little extra room to the lower floor down here. I figured maybe we could use it for like storage or just, I don't know, just to kind of decorate a little bit. But there will be a floor up here, or a ceiling for this floor, and the floor for the next floor up, which will be accessed via the stairs right here. So we'll come up, and then there'll be the doorway right here, and then this will all be probably spruce plank floor, you know, pretty typical stuff. And then we'll have a nice chunk of room in here that we can do something with at some point. I've not decided what yet, but this will definitely be a nice thing to have. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a floor put in down here, and then we can start working on the walls for this floor as well as the ceiling. So I will check back in with you as soon as I've got this little bit here done. So see you in a sec. Alrighty, got the second floor on, and I'm just kind of messing with this here. I think this actually looks a little bit better with these stripped, and then these as the spruce stairs, just so it kind of breaks up the build a little bit. We'll just go ahead and get all these all stripped up. Get these taken out. Now we can, whoopsie, put some more stairs in like a so. And then this is where it gets a little tricksy. So I think what we're going to do, strip that one, and then up until there maybe, or no, we'll do it till, actually no, these are going to stay unstripped. I think probably look the most cohesive. See, this bit right here is what's bugging me. You know what, actually what we'll do, I think, in order to make this work, we'll take these off. And then I don't have any bricks, but we might make this a 2-window wall. So actually, let's just go ahead and try this out, see how this looks. So we'll take our, let's do brick, stone. Grab these. One there, and then we'll do the other things at the top. That still looks kind of strange. We'll worry about it later, but I think the next step is start decorating this thing a little bit. So I figured we would probably do the, I still have smooth stone. Yes, I do. Actually, we'll just take all of it, make all of that into buttons. Let's go around and just throw a button on the end of all these. And these ones over here, You know what? I actually think these will get stripped. And then we'll use these spruce stairs to do something like that. And then throw a lantern at the top. And then that kind of helps break up the... So this looks more cohesive. And then if we put a dark oak slab on the top right there, we can put some dark oak fences. And that should tie that in pretty nicely. I think... Oh, that's not where I wanted to put that. I think that'll be the actual plan. We'll get the buttons on here because it just makes everything look a lot better. Like so. And like I said, we still got our little walkie area in there that we can get through, which is nice. Yeah, overall, this is definitely coming together. Let's hop in free cam and get like kind of an aerial view. You got to remember this will have a building around it as well. So yeah, I figured we could kind of have like a little walkway coming up. And then maybe like the entrance to this building right here. And then there's a little path that'll kind of wrap through here. Or maybe we'll bring the path down this way. And have like the entrance to this building be like right here so we can get in to get to this. Or maybe put the door right there or right there. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out when we get to that project. But I think next step is get the floor in here and then a roof on this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. I've not really decided what kind of roof yet, though. I'm kind of leaning towards maybe granite and brick if we can afford it. If not, we may have to grab some villager, some stonemason. So yeah, I'm going to get cracking. And then once I've got something to show, I'll be back with you. So we'll see you in just a moment. Alrighty, so got the build all finished up, and here's what we're looking at. So let's just hop into free cam real quick. So here's the front. Here's the other front. And then just around the back, pretty simple. That's basically the same as it is over on this side, but you know, we tuck right in with the little bridge here. And overall, once we start getting some more buildings in here, like the one around the sugarcane farm, this is really going to start to kind of develop into a city. I figured we'd put like a little chapel or something up on the top there by the nether portal, and that'll contain that. And then maybe we'll get some building around the iron farm here at some point. But overall, very satisfied with how this came out. Couldn't be more pleased. I definitely think I've outdone myself today, but I think that's going to do it for today's episode. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell button so you're notified every time a new video comes out. Check out all my links in the description below. Would love to see you on my social medias. Would love to hear a comment from you. And if you want to leave one, do that. And yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.